Okay, in this quick bite, we're going to talk about how people perceive data visually. And if you spend any amount of time in the data viz world around those data wizards, you're probably going to hear about these initial studies by Cleveland and McGill on the visual hierarchy of graphical perception. So basically, Cleveland and McGill are researchers. They took people and they showed them different visualizations of data. They showed them different representations of data and asked them to estimate values on those different ways. So maybe they'll show them a line chart and a pie chart and a bar chart and ask them to estimate the values to see which ones were the most accurate. This is a really vast oversimplification, but basically things like area, volume, curvature, angle, these are things that we might use to encode data visually, but they are more difficult for people to estimate and perceive, which is why people in data viz world don't like things like pie charts with lots of slices, because pie charts encode data through angle and through area, so we don't really want to do that. And also things like 3D. 3D charts are things that we can create in our everyday software like Excel and PowerPoint, but we never should, because three-dimensional charts distort the data. So if you're making charts for people to use and people to estimate data accurately, you should never use those 3D options on those charts. But the things that were easier or where people estimated those values more accurately were things like direction. These are things like line charts or slope charts that we're used to seeing. Length. So things like length, when you start at a common baseline, length is very, very easy for people to estimate values. So these are things like bar charts and column charts that we see very often, really common visual representations of data. And then the easiest thing for people to perceive is a point on a line. And basically this is like a dot plot, a dot along a single line. And especially when you have the axis labeled, if you have a single point on the line, that was going to be the easiest for people to estimate. So basically we think about all of those items on the visual hierarchy that we want to choose charts that are high up on that hierarchy if we want our readers to understand them intuitively. But I do want to kind of note, like the classic evaluator saying, it always depends. So Cleveland and McGill in that paper, they say that the ordering of the perceptual task does not provide a complete prescription on how to make a graph. So you should take all of these things into account when you're choosing graphs. There might be some reasons why you want to choose a pie chart. There might be some reasons why you want to choose different kinds of charts for the types of data that you have. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next little mini bite. After this, we will talk about choosing the right chart and all the different charts that you might have access to choose from there. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon.